Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC P0711 error code indicates a performance issue related to the transmission fluid temperature sensor in the Honda Accord 2023 model and newer. This particular component plays a critical role in monitoring the temperature of the automatic transmission fluid, ATF. If the signal from this sensor does not change as expected based on the operating conditions, the Transmission Control Module, TCM, will classify this situation as an abnormality and subsequently store the DTC. The transmission fluid temperature sensor is integrated with the solenoid wire harness A and is situated in the transmission, where it detects the temperature of the ATF. When interpreting this DTC, it's essential to understand that the accurate temperature readings are vital for the correct shifting and overall functionality of the transmission system. Failure to address this error can lead to transmission overheating or poor performance, risking further damage. DTC P0711 pertains to a malfunction detected in the transmission fluid temperature sensor, which is crucial for ensuring the automatic transmission functions properly. This sensor is responsible for measuring the temperature of the ATF, providing essential input to the TCM for controlling shifting patterns. Positioned within the transmission, it detects the temperature directly from the ATF. Accurate readings from this sensor are vital because they help the vehicle regulate the fluid's temperature, thereby ensuring optimal performance and preventing overheating. An abnormal reading indicates the sensor is not functioning correctly, potentially leading to incorrect transmission behavior. The TCM utilizes the sensor's feedback to manage transmission fluid flow, and if it receives faulty data, it can cause adverse effects on vehicle drivability. There are several possible causes for DTC P0711. Firstly, the transmission fluid temperature sensor itself may be faulty. If the sensor cannot accurately relay the temperature of the ATF, this will trigger the error code. Secondly, issues may exist within the TCM, which could also fail to interpret signals correctly, leading to performance issues. Connectors associated with both the sensor and TCM are also potential points of failure. If these connectors are loose, corroded, or damaged, they may not facilitate proper communication, resulting in incorrect sensor readings. Lastly, wiring faults, such as broken or shorted wires, could disrupt the signal between the sensor and the TCM, thereby causing the DTC to be stored. Comprehensive checks must be performed to identify any of these issues during the troubleshooting process. Vehicles experiencing DTC P0711 may present several observable symptoms. One of the most critical indications is transmission overheating, which can lead to severe damage if not addressed. Affected owners may also notice poor shifting performance, with the vehicle struggling to engage or shift between gears smoothly. In some cases, the transmission may become unresponsive during acceleration, causing delays or erratic behavior that can be concerning for drivers. Additionally, the check engine light may illuminate on the dashboard, providing drivers with a direct warning that something is amiss with the transmission system. Recognizing these symptoms is crucial, as they serve as early warnings to potential transmission failure due to the sensor issues behind DTC P0711. The first troubleshooting step for resolving DTC P0711 involves warming the engine to its normal operating temperature. This is critical because the transmission fluid temperature sensor needs to provide accurate temperature readings during standard operating conditions. Once warmed, the Honda Diagnostics System, HDS, should be used to confirm the CVTF, continuously variable transmission fluid temperature. The normal condition here is that the HDS displays a CVTF temperature value above 14 degrees Fahrenheit, negative 10 degrees Celsius. If the HDS does not display this expected range, it indicates a potential problem with the transmission fluid temperature sensor. Proper execution of this step is vital to ensure that subsequent tests are conducted under the correct operational parameters, allowing for accurate diagnostics. The second troubleshooting step requires that the engine coolant temperature be less than 122 degrees Fahrenheit, 50 degrees Celsius, prior to proceeding. This ensures that the test is conducted under controlled conditions. The next action is to use the HDS to check the CVTF temperature. In this case, the normal condition requires that the HDS value should be less than 230 degrees Fahrenheit, 110 degrees Celsius. If the reading exceeds this threshold, it points to a malfunction in the transmission fluid temperature sensor. This step is crucial as it helps narrow down whether the sensor is functioning as intended under lower temperature conditions, thus confirming its reliability in temperature measurement, crucial for proper transmission operation. The third troubleshooting step turns attention towards the Transmission Control Module, TCM. If previous inspections have indicated that all other components are functioning normally, it is essential to run a detailed inspection of the TCM. The TCM is fundamental as it interprets input data from various sensors, including the transmission fluid temperature sensor, to manage transmission behavior effectively. If no abnormalities are found in previous inspection items, and if the transmission fluid temperature sensor has been confirmed faulty, this often leads to the conclusion that the TCM itself may be the underlying problem. Thus, a comprehensive evaluation of the TCM will allow for a clear determination of whether it is contributing to the DTC P0711 issue. Upon completing the necessary repairs associated with DTC P0711, final repair verification is crucial. This process begins with executing the DTC clearing procedure via the HDS. This step resets the TCM to clear stored codes, and it sets the stage for ensuring that the issue has been resolved. Following the clearance, a test drive should be conducted to allow the vehicle to operate under normal driving conditions. During this test, the vehicle's performance will be monitored closely to assess whether the symptoms that triggered the DTC have been rectified. Finally, it is essential to check for reoccurring DTCs using the HDS post-testing to ensure the transmission fluid temperature sensor and associated components are functioning correctly, confirming that the issue has indeed been resolved. Preventive maintenance is key to avoiding future issues related to DTC P0711. Regular checks on the transmission fluid quality and levels are paramount. Maintaining proper fluid prevents overheating and preserves the transmission's integrity. Additionally, routine tests on the function of the transmission fluid temperature sensor can preemptively identify issues before they evolve into a fault. Inspecting the wiring connecting the sensor and PCM regularly ensures that there are no loose connections or corrosion which might hinder performance. These proactive measures will not only enhance vehicle reliability, but also extend the lifespan of the transmission system, aligning with good car care principles. In conclusion, the DTC P0711 error code in the Honda Accord 2023 Plus emphasizes the importance of the transmission fluid temperature sensor and its impact on vehicle performance. Understanding the implications of this DTC allows drivers to recognize when they may be facing transmission issues. This particular sensor must function reliably to ensure seamless operation and prevent potential overheating or performance degradation. Highlighting the crucial role of regular maintenance checks, drivers can take proactive measures to mitigate risks associated with sensor failure. By following the troubleshooting steps methodically, technicians can effectively diagnose and rectify the problems related to this DTC, ensuring safe and optimal vehicle performance. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.